Okay, great morning, everyone. Oh my goodness. I got some new cards and Mr. Raj. The last of my flutes is coming. And I wasn't online yesterday because I don't know what happened to my computer, but it no longer works with its regular mic. I have to have the external mic, and it was in the other room. I was doing recording stuff, so I had to, reset everything again. Anyway, be that as it may, I did get one one set that came called Tarot in Wonderland. Look how cute. It's based on Alice in Wonderland, and it's got a nice magnetic close box. And the book is just, look at the size of the book you get with this. But what I like about the book, it's all, look how nicely that's done. And I like the way it is. Now, I'll read you this one, The High Priestess. Through the Looking Glass. In the opening scene of Through the Looking Glass, Alice's nimble mind moves from the mundane and measurable rationality of daily life to the mysteries of nature. In doing so, she moves from the separation of self we see in The Magician to the story of unity the High Priestess tells. Alice speaks to her companions, Dinah and Dinah's kittens, Kitty and Snowdrop, about manners, rules, and repercussions of breaking those rules, as well as about the beauty of the snow falling outside. How nice and soft it sounds. I wonder if the snow loves the trees and fields that it kisses them so gently. She continues musing about the feelings, experiences, and life of the natural world as she moves from the rules and compartmentalization of rational world, symbolized by the image of the chessboard background and the chess pieces on the mantle, to the natural world. She is inspired to explore other worlds. Much like a shamanic journey to the upper world, the mirror over the fireplace separating Alice from the looking glass world turns into a sort of mist, and she declares it'll be easy enough to get through. The idea of moving from one world to another is highlighted by the pomegranates on the curtain. So anyway, it's got a nice long explanation for the card. It's like 4 pages of it. Then it's got a keywords section, and then it's got a little place that you can make notes. I like the little Cheshire cat there. But it's really a nice high-end book with this. I never read these books, but this one I might actually read because it's just so well done. Keywords for the card are secrets, initiation, mystery, silence, wisdom, understanding, intuition, insight, subconscious, and unrevealed future. Okay, but it's nice that they have the little part for you to make notes in here as well. And the cards, I like that it's got the full picture of the card. That's the Fool card. So just an unusual deck. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this guy. I haven't looked at the cards yet. Page of Wands. I like it. So this is going to be a quirky deck. Oh, I love the Page of Swords, the White Rabbit. Page of Swords. So anyway, we'll see how this deck works out. The last one, of course, it ends with the Cheshire cat. But yeah, very, very interesting book. And then I'll just pick up one of the cards. Okay, Eight of Cups. Here she is walking away, and they got the little piglet in the top of the cup. Okay. So very different. Here's the back of the card. We've got her up there, and then we got the rabbit in the rabbit hole on the bottom. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting deck. It's a nice, substantial deck. Card stock is nice. It's yeah. And they'll shuffle well. It's kind of a little bit kind of that matte surface that shuffles really easily. Okay. So I like that. Artwork's a little odd. What's this? Justice. The Justice card. Quirky, the Hangman. There we go. The Hangman. So these will be fun to, we'll do a reading with them in a while, figure out something to read on, and we'll see how the quirky deck works. But yeah, this is an interesting, nice deck. Especially the book is wonderful. I love that it's full color. Nice, it's very nice, thick stock, glossy stock on that. Very impressed with that, with the book. Okay, and of course you can get these on Amazon. Most of the ones I use you can get on Amazon. Tarot in Wonderland, if you happen to be one that likes Alice in Wonderland things. And then I got the Wonderland Tarot, the little mini ones, so that I can do more of the Lenormand type style reading. So those came as well. Fun cards. There we have the Fool, the Magician. So these will be fun as well. We'll see how they work. And here's the back of the Wonderland Tarot. And then the other deck I got was a Lenormand deck. And I like these. I'm going to see if I can learn to use them, or maybe I'll use them in conjunction with my other ones. They remind me like a crossover deck, a little bit more like Tarot. Okay, they feel a little bit more Tarot-like, just the images, and so that's what I like about it. I don't know why, but they do. They remind me of a little bit the Rider-Waite in some ways, the mountain. Maybe it's the coloring, the coffin. So that reminds me a little bit of the Rider-Waite type images. So maybe I can connect with these a little better, but we'll see. Anyway, so this is the Pixies Astounding Lenormand deck. And this is the back of them. The little rose on it. Yeah. So they also come in a tin for easy conveyance. So those are great. And I think, I'm not sure if I mentioned or not, Bobby has a flute for sale. He's got it's a B, the high B flute, and it's cute. It's one with the little bear, and he's painted kind of like the, you know how they have the painting on my big flute, the Tatanka, and it's got the skull painted? Well, the bear flute has a little painting on it, and it's got a nice carved little bear head on it. And so he's asking, I think it's 328, something like that, 328. Anyway, if you're interested, let me know, and I can hook you up with Bobby. He makes wonderful flutes. All of them are so, just they have a wonderful sound. So his flutes run a little more than some other flute makers, but they're worth it. Okay. Yes, it's all my fault. I told him before. Me and my stupid ideas. When I started buying from him, the prices were lower. And I told him, your work is so good, you should raise your price. Well, raise his price he did. He really raised them. So now I'm paying the price. So his flutes can be more than the general market out there. Okay, but they're very, very well crafted, and so yeah, I just bite the bullet and pay it, and yeah, and I have a lovely instrument. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to open another page so I can do a morning read, see what the universe has to say. I'm getting ready. I think I'm going to take off as soon as I get my flute from Bobby. So probably Thursday. He said he'll send it out tomorrow. 3-day mail. It comes priority 3-day. Yeah, Thursday. So more than likely I'll be leaving Friday. Finally on my way to Tennessee. Okay. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, rounding up the last of the things, I just wanted to wait till this cold snap kind of passes. It said it was going to be Monday through Wednesday, the really bad cold snap. It's going to be record-breaking cold. I decided, well, that's not the best time for me to leave, okay? Maybe I need to kind of hang around a little bit, okay? So we'll see. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everyone. See you online. If there's a reading you want to see, let me know. Oh, oh my God. I did have one comment that I'm going to read over here if I can find it. Some crazy guy. If I could find it here real quick. That God told him to come here and tell me. Oh, God. Anyway, it was one of the MAGA people that was saying that, oh, Trump's going to win the next one, and then after that, Jared's going to be there, and the last one is Barron, and, God told me to tell you, you need to repent. Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't know what kind of crack these people are smoking. But, yeah, craziness. Well, I'm not finding his very special comment that he put in there today, and that's okay. We'll just leave it. But needless to say, it's off the wall and crazy. You know, one of these Trumpers, and you need to get right with God, and God has put him there, and you know, he's going to be there, he's going to win again, and then Don Jr.'s going to run, and he's going to win, and then Barron's going to pick up the mantle, and he's going to be, you know, like, yeah, I don't think so. Okay. And you need to get right with God. You need to repent. I don't think so. Okay. I swear these guys they're smoking crack. I don't know. How can Christianity get turned 180 degrees away and them not seeing that God does not put a liar, an adulterer, a liar, a con man, everything 180 degrees away from everything that Christ taught, put him in the Oval Office. And you people put him on a freaking pedestal. Like he's the second coming. It's like, don't you guys see you're batting for the other side? Okay? Satan's the father of lies, not Christ. Christ does not honor liars. Okay? So I just, when you get these well-meaning Christians that come and they tell you to repent and that Trump is fabulous, and you're just looking and going, you know, what planet are you on? They have to be smoking crack. I mean, really, how could... Have none of them read the Bible at all? None of them? It's just absolutely, I'm, gobsmacked every time one of them comes and shows up and starts spewing their rhetoric. You just like, where is this coming from? How can you call yourself a Christian and say what you are saying? I don't get it. Okay? I really don't get it. Oh my God, insanity. The insanity of it all. And on that note, maybe that's why I got Alice in Wonderland to row. Because these people are so far down the freaking rabbit hole, they will never find their way back. Okay? I think maybe they need to come up with their Christians down the rabbit hole. Okay? For those of the delusional, to row for the delusional, Christians down the rabbit hole. How far can they go? Okay. I'd be first in line to buy that deck, okay? Anyway, thanks for tuning in. See you online. Aho.